Greetings, my people. It is Tuesday, October 11th, and I thought, let's go out for a little mining run today. Got to go see what happens. I got the old webcam going on, trying to do that now. So, yeah, and let's go to the Arkadia Underground. I did kind of put that on a hiatus where I didn't want to mine it for a bit, but now I'm like, all right, we'll lift that ban. Let's go drop 120 peds worth of probes and see what happens. Probably go triple clicking. I thought about buying an amplifier, but then I kind of decided not to. So my apologies on that. I realize it'd probably be more exciting, but Where do y'all want to go? How about a place called the Dead End? That sounds like the dead end of my pet. Oh, I guess I can't yet. Hold on. Yeah, I forgot. Gotta go to that one spot first before you can go anywhere else. I hope y'all are having a wonderful night so far. My evening is acceptable. Or at least, right now it is. I think I said we're gonna go to Dead End, right? Should we do that? I don't know. Let's go to Dead End. Let's check that out. Get ourselves some stuff. Potentially get us. Ooh, the Navi are here. Okay, that's all right. I don't think they're super aggressive. We should be all right. And I thought about doing a Mankini mining episode in the underground, letting it all hang out down here. Uh, well, nah. I'll just do something normal. We'll be normal. Alright. Well, 120 pets, triple clicking. Let's see what we got, y'all. Yeah, nothing there. Not surprised. I gotta admit, overall, I do not like the underground. I've never hit a good claim down here. I'm not even sure if I've globaled in the underground. I think I have. But I think that was forced with an amplifier. And like a D class at that. But never like a normal global that I remember down here. So we'll see. Today could be the day where I actually do all right. Okay. Well, I don't know what Leo. Alright. The hell is my phone rattling out for? Oh, Lord Spade's live on Twitch. He's doing some Fallout stuff. Well, I guess. Oh, look, check it out. Got ourselves some Bombardo. Now, it should be a decent spawn to that, because Arcadia stuff is bigger, and now we're underground, so let's see, what do we got? 195 bombarder. That's not terrible. Not terrible, y'all. It's not gonna recover the monstrosity that happened to the old ped card right now. Oop, found the Navi. Oh, and I think we hit ourselves. What was that? A sizable two? Dang, cool. That actually is about 1/4 of what we needed to find, potentially. Could be about 30 peds there. Let's go back and get that sucker real quick. Show one's a map. Oh wait, I did the wrong thing, Sal. Sorry, it's actually waypoint. Huzzah! Darn you, Navi. And then I suppose we'll head up north to whatever this place is. And this little tunnel will come goof off over here. Yep. Come on. Go right over here real quick and we'll summon that sucker out. And then try to excavate it, hopefully. I apologize, y'all. Looks like my cat decided to come and say hello. This is my kitty, Nadia. She's definitely loud and has a lot of personality, but that's alright. Spoiled as hell, too, like all animals should be. She is a Manx and she doesn't have a tail, so she's trying to get me to get her little nubbin spot, because that's her thing. The tail doesn't exist. I don't know if it itches or whatever the hell. She's fucked up, so whatever. Cat always trying to get me to pet its ass butt. It's fucking weird. Alright, shouldn't take us too long to drill this out, y'all. We're already like a couple peds into it, so probably about 10% of the way through already. Oh, son of a biscuit. Really? Fine. Whatever. We'll come back. We'll just come back and deal with that. Fine. Fine. Oh. How do we call vehicle? Get it out of the storage. Pull it out of here with all my decorations and crap that I had to store in Arkadia Underground because my storage on normal Arkadia was getting too full of junk. I did not know that Navi was coming. I think one either spawned on us or they're more aggressive than I thought they were. I do apologize for that. Waste of time coming back and everything for y'all there. Yes, I know, you're great. But hey, I mean, potentially that's like 25% return or 20% so far. And what have we spent? Let's say that's 30 peds. So we're actually, doing okay so far. We're 20 spent. Kinda. Let me just shoot that bugger and get him off my damn thing. Hold on, y'all. Because I'd have to like break everything and like stop the video later and come back and edit that thing and all that, or I could just shoot this douche off here real quick. Oh, see, they don't even, it's all like floating slowly. Hopefully, he just had spawned on me and I didn't underestimate their aggressivity. I'm gonna drill this out real quick. Let's get back to that. We'll have to keep our eye out. See if they are actually more aggressive than I anticipated, but I don't believe so. They should be friendly. Like, Arkadia did a pretty good job of making their creatures friendly. But one might be getting a little close right now. Just keep drilling. Just keep drilling. Well, maybe he's going around the outside of the circle there. I could have got all right. And we're probably a third drilled out of the ground. So yeah, definitely might as well just keep pumping her out real fast. And then we'll move on, y'all. Crazy cat. I know. Oh, son of a biscuit, I didn't store my... Oh, man. I did not store my ores and antimatter before I come out for this trip, so... We'll have to... I guess not drill those out, or figure out how it's separate. If it's at least the same ore or antimatter thing, I'll just have to stick some in the vehicle that I've already got. That way we can keep this run pure for return and all that, and know what we spent and returned back to the old pet card. 21.48, come on, drill her out. Keep it drilling. It's probably potentially going to be a decent size sizable too, because it's treasure, so it might actually be 30 pets. We'll see, y'all. Could be getting a good one. Alright, well, what did it end up as? 25. No, it's not. Oh well, that's fine. We'll move on. Moving on. Why don't we drop one more over here on the outside of this crystal, and then we'll fly down this hallway. I do sometimes wonder, like, if you can actually mine down the hallways, and if that works, but I've never had any luck there. But, I mean, it's underground, so just because you go somewhere and spend like 30, 40 peds and don't hit a claim doesn't mean you can't. So, I mean, who really knows, right? In theory, you could go down here and hit claims in this little tunnel area, even though it looks narrow. I would assume that the server doesn't really care about your radius. That's just shit that it puts on for show, and it's going to spawn you claims or not. And if it does, it's going to be in an area that you can drill it within that radius of your finder. So it's either going to hit or not. And if it does, it'll probably spawn in that canyon, is what I would like to think. But... Ooh, what do we got? There's like no creatures up here? Interesting. I'll take no creatures for a minute. That's my kind of mining, y'all. You know me. I don't like to be molested when I go mining. I don't want to be mining at Michael Jackson's house. No, thank you. Just leave me alone. Well, we're about 30 peds in so far. So we're now past the point of not breaking even. We've hit one claim. But that's okay. It only really takes one. Especially down here, I suppose. And it was nice to hit a sizable. Could have dropped like an average or some bullshit. Oh, can't. Can't complain about at least hitting a 25 petter. Ooh, average milky water. Let's drill that sucker up real fast. It's probably about 7 peds there, which should bring us up to about 32-ish. And it'll drill pretty quick, so we're just going to bump it out, because it'll be a pain in the ass to come back. I'm sorry, but it would. Oh, and we could move that waypoint. We don't need that waypoint. We'll get rid of that. There we go. Moving on here in a second. Surely. And I don't think we had any milky before this, so that'll be good. Keep that pure. Should have probably checked. I really probably should have checked, but I don't think I hit milky on the last run, so I don't want to be milky in it. No, it's not funny. Don't laugh at that. That was terrible. 6.56, so that brings us up to 31. So we are officially 1/4 returned. Sorry, I keep trying to clear my throat. There's either like a little cold going around the store where I work or it's allergy season. Something. But most of us feel like a little scratchy and got a little cough, and I don't want to cough in the microphone to y'all, so I'm trying to be polite. I don't want to be that guy, you know. Well, four more and we'll be 60 peds in. Ouchie. So I was reading interesting theories on the forum, because someone had made a thread today about mining returns. Ooh, ample. Or I mean a considerable chem set. That's probably about 20 peds. But someone had made a post talking about, it had come around to one of the questions was loot pool and if it pulls from hunting and crafting and mining, or if they all have separate loot pools as professions. And apparently at one point Mindark had been like, oh yeah, no, that's all separate. If someone gets an all-time high in mining, that doesn't mean it come from like the hunters kind of thing. They're separated. Okay, cool, but that's great. But then there's that thing about all of us thinking there's personal loot pools, or how do you get your fabled 90 to 96% return if there isn't a personal loot pool, right? So in theory there kind of somewhat has to be, but now stay with me, because they've claimed there's no loot pool for the professions that are the same. It's separate, which I thought it would just be your avatar the whole time. I straight up thought like it's just your avatar. I never thought, oh man, the miner's draining out the hunting. I figured it's just triggered by whatever you spent in the game, regardless of what you were doing. It could be wrong. But, so let's say it isn't, and they are separate. But like maybe I go out and I buy myself an average copper, about 7 peds there, alright? Let's say I go out and I buy myself a big couple mining amps, okay? A bunch of level 13 mining amps. And I don't hit shit. And I don't mine again. Do I not recover those peds by going and hunting then, because it's a separate loot pool now? Does it not come from my avatar itself? Like if I lose my ass in one profession and I go and do another, do I not get it back? Is there no potential of that? Like, and I'm not talking small scale, like, oh, hey, I globaled for 100 peds and that made it work. Like, what if you crafted a whole bunch of explosive projectiles or whatever on condition and you lost, like, exceptionally bad? Like, oh man, so terrible. But then you were like, I don't want to craft anymore. I'm going to be a hunter. Are you never going to get those peds back? Where's your 96% return then, right? You would have to be able to get them back from your hunter profession. It would have to pull from that, all those thousands of peds lost, in theory, from that. Oh, by the way, that was a considerable. We're actually doing pretty good, y'all. Considerable chem set. But it would have to have a loot pool for yourself and from, or not the professions at all anyway. And maybe that's what they meant. It could be that's what they meant. They're kind of vague. But otherwise you would lose your butt doing something and have no chance of ever getting it back. Like, I'm really unlucky as a hunter, so I don't hunt a lot. I straight up don't, because I lose. But then when I go mining, sometimes like now, I do a little better than I can hunting. Because I don't global a lot hunting, and I've never hit a hunting Hall of Fame on this character in years. I mean, David Joker Botanis was made in like 2006. He's like level 42, whatever, the freaking shit, laser sniper. And most of this stuff was back before there was Codex, so it was harder to hit skills and get all that back then. We're talking hours and hours and thousands of ped. And my best hunting one is like 180. So I mean, if I stop hunting and I don't do that, do I not get it back? But I've always thought that mining paid me back in the end. If it's not doing that, then that's kind of scary, right? It makes you wonder. The fact that the pools aren't tied to one another or whatever. Ooh, another considerable mosquito amber. Hell yeah. I don't know. I could just be rambling on and not making sense. But I don't know. If it's not avatar based, then it's really messed up. That's all I'm saying. Because, ouch. If you just stopped doing one profession, did you lose all those pets? Or are they not being returned? I would hope not. We're at 25. Dude, y'all, we're actually 70, 90, 92. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. We're doing good. I think the underground is trying to apologize for all the past things it's done to me. And I'll accept your apology for a decent unamped mining run underground. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let me drop one more probe here, y'all, and I'm gonna go grab just a tiny bit more wine, and I'll be right back. Let me see. We'll drop our other probe, and then we'll distance ourselves. Yeah. Ooh, an average milky. Perfect. 7 peds. We'll just drill that, and I shall return. Hold on, y'all. All right, sorry about that. Said hi to Marina for a second. The woman I love, she's out in the living room. Looks like she's watching, the old typical homicide, unsolved case kind of stuff, which is cool. I like it too. But sometimes you gotta wonder, when the woman you love watches a lot of unsolved crime, it's like she just subtly wants me to know that she knows how to get away with it. Eularium Stone, Apple. Like, don't you ever fuck up, David Joka. I watch a lot of unsolved crime. Hide a body. This is a good run. We should have bought an amp. We would have globaled, and I apologize. It would have been swirls. But I'll take a nice little unamp profit run, and I think some of you here along with me, which is kind of cool. All the ones that tune in to my crazy random antics. But we're definitely in the profit now. Pretty sure we are in the profit. Unamped in the underground. Because we had a good amount of claims. We did. I think we've hit like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've hit 8 claims in the underground, which is pretty damn good for like however many drops we did, you know? Yes, Nadia, you're great. Everyone knows it. I'll make sure. Yes. Frig off. Pretty sure she wants dinner again, but she already had dinner. And like, come on now. Don't get me wrong, I fucking love dinner. I love dinner. But you've had it. I have to wait till I go to bed in like an hour or two, and I'll give you like a little bit more, but dear God, you're so bad. 8 more drops, y'all. An average Zelo haze. Alright, I don't think we have any Zelo haze yet. Let's make sure, because I think I might. Do we? Nope. Drill it up. It's not going to interfere with our mining run. I'm definitely glad I brought you all along and kind of wanted to film this, because this is a nice example of when indoor mining is hitting, you know? This is good. This is real nice. A considerable mosquito amber? Ha 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 ha. And see, here I am getting pets back. You know, this run is good because I've had bad mining runs lately, like it was really bad. But what if I'd went to hunting? Would I not have been paid this back? Because it's a separate loot pool. It's got to be avatar based as much as they like to dodge that question, because they don't want people to think that you're capped 100% on what you could get back, I guess. You know, like there's no, oh man, I finally hit that amazing loot that I never thought I would get. Because, you know, if you're capped and it's a personal loot pool, then when you get your 5-digit loot, that basically means that they've slowly, like, took like 5 digits worth of pets from you? Is that also what that means? Or are you draining like everyone's loot pool? You know, when you hit one like that, like who knows? That's the mystery of Entropia. I do like to think that there's personal ones myself. That even though I have, my ups and downs in this game, that if I keep playing, and I do it smart and I don't completely just amp and go crazy all the time when I'm doing bad, then I like to think that the game will treat me well in the long run, because that's kind of what it is. It's about learning when things. Sorry, I thought there was an item on the ground, like a stone or something. But that's kind of what it is. It's about learning when to hold them and when to fold them, you know? Like if I was hitting this good and I had me a mining amp, I would have attached that shit. It's another considerable kept set. But I truly do believe that the longer you play, that you get your 96 or whatever percent back. I believe that. They're not going to pay you for being stupid, and they're not going to care about, like markup on a mining amp. If you went and bought a level 13 and however much markup you have to pay to the person that crafts them to run it. Mindark doesn't care about that. They care about TT in, TT out. So that's one reason why I don't really amp big. I like smaller ones if I can help it. I do. Of course, again, I mean, who knows? That's just me. Could be talking on my ass. Maybe Mindark doesn't really care. Maybe they all just like randomly give you whatever, and big amps are the way to do it, and markup doesn't matter on it. I mean, who the hell truly knows, right? That's why I love this game. I've been in this game for half of my damn life, or more, and I can't figure it out. I can't figure out how this game works, and I can't come home every day and predict it. And that's why I play. In a nutshell, that's why I play. Because most everything else, once you figure it out, once you get around the system or you get good at it, you get kind of bored. And that was our last probe, by the way. So we'll teleport in and see what we got. But most every other game, you figure it out, you get bored, and you're kind of done. Because you can just go home and you're like, yeah, well, I know what it is. I know that level. I know that map. I know how that AI will respawn. I know what that creature can drop. I know what my potentials are. I don't know shit about Entropia. And I've been playing this since I was a teenager. I mean, I took like a 7 year break-ish, something like that. Yeah, but you know, for a long time of my life. And I can't tell anyone how to do this any better than I currently do or what the real secret is, because obviously y'all watch my stuff sometimes and I'm not that great. I don't know what I'm doing all the time. I just go out and I mine and I hope for the best. And I think that's kind of what we all do because we all don't truly know. Some people claim, oh, yeah, I'm guaranteed results and I do amazing this and that. Kudos to you. I'm glad you figured it out. I haven't. For me, I just kind of play it on the servers. If it's not hitting very good, then I move on. If I'm getting some claims, then I'll stick. But let's check her out, y'all. We did 120 pets. What was our return? Just on Orin and Matter, we got 42. All right, well, that's fine. The one that was going to pay us back was going to be Treasures. 173. Son of a biscuit, y'all. 50 pets extra. Can't complain about that. So, what time is it? 4:18. Yeah, I probably will end it there. I apologize. I don't think I should go out for another mining run. I'm gonna try to spend time with my wife this evening and edit a video and maybe try to get this one online and uploaded. Anyway, appreciate y'all tuning in. Thank you very much. It really means a lot to me if you could like and subscribe. It helps grow the channel. And come on out to the Khorum Coast where you can earn the most. But also check out Diabolical Dominion on YouTube. We have a lot of cool stuff on there. We got Scotty C93 making videos. We have Lore Spade. We've got Rhinovich. Oh crap. There was a Disciples of Albion. Albion, I think it's Albion. Crap, I've had a little bit of wine. I'm pretty sure it's Albion. He's got cool shit about swunting. He's on there. He can teach y'all a thing or two about new players. But look into things on our YouTube and leave some feedback because we want to make videos that are better and more content for y'all too. It's another reason why you see down here at the corner, my little ugly self is now appearing because I want y'all to be more involved with my life and more personable as to what I'm doing and enjoy the game that I love. So, like I said, appreciate y'all tuning in. Come on out to the Khorum Coast where you can earn the most.